Live on stage, the sound.
Orlando!
So, if they ready, the sound.
Orlando! Yo, what is going on? What is good? What is going on out there, party people, man? It is a Wednesday night. A lot of things going on right now. It's crazy right now in the world. We just literally had a coup, an attempted coup on the country. So if you guys are just feeling like all over the place, we get it, we understand. But shouts out to everybody tuning into the show right now. This is the Soul Show with your brother Rome. And I would like to shout out our sponsors of the show. One is Tom's Sons, man. Fly fashion company out of New York, making these hella masks, man. Please believe me, if you want some masks that makes you stand out amongst the crowd, we all got to wear these masks. Yo, hit up tomssons.com. Also, our other sponsor of the night is 5-Star Graphics, where you can get your printing done, any kind of promotional packages, business cards, logos, you name it. Hit up my man Jesse Jazz for 5-Star Graphics. Now, we are starting the show with a very special guest. I'm very happy to have him on tonight, man. In the midst of the chaos, we bring hip-hop culture. And he has been doing this thing for so long. It's just completely amazing, you know, when you look at his career and what he's been able to accomplish. He is part of the legendary crew Flipmode squad. You've heard him not only on the Flipmode stuff, the stuff that he's done featured on, you know, Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Ear, you name it, man. He's just body tracks. He's on the new Busta Rhymes album. You know, shout out to Busta Rhymes. You know, he just launched Plug TV, which is on Roku TV. He recently became label president of Morsh Media Entertainment. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, this brother is just staying busy. Shout out to anyone who knows who this next brother is coming on tonight, because he represents the entire idea of what hip-hop is. So without any further ado, let me bring on my brother. You may know him as the last Boy Scout, my man, Rampage. Let's go.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
What's good, homie? Glad to have
you already
on tonight.
you already know.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Orlando. You know,
I love Orlando. Shout out my cousin Bloody out here in Orlando. Big up to him. He out here moving around crazy. You know, just a lot of things going on. Thank you for having me on the show. Shout out MJ for having me on the show.
Shout out to MJ, Marissa.
That's my publicist, definitely. Number one publicist in the game.
She's
I
ill,
couldn't
man.
do nothing without my publicist. Big up to my manager, Money Green Marche. Big up to everybody at the Morse Media Entertainment. Big up everybody at Conglomerate. Big up Rod Digger. Big up to Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star, Baby Sham, Lord Have Mercy, DJ Scratchator, the official Flipmode squad.
Yes.
So
you hear that, Orlando? I mean, the man is official. So
I'm definitely official. And if they don't know that I'm official, they can Google me. You know, Flipmode, First Lieutenant. You know,
yes,
aka
sir.
the Boy Scout, aka the Brooklyn Bomber, aka y'all already know. You know, I do those bars for real. So, you know, hey.
And what a time for bars to come back, man. It's like a renaissance going on right now with not only some of the new people that are coming out, but all of our legends are now having a space. And it seems like everyone's coming out at the right time in like a conglomerate, if you will, no pun intended, and just bringing more hip hop music. And I think that is not only been needed, but it's dope, man. It's dope. We need that. We need that, bro. Before we get into your present, um, let's talk about your roots. How did you get into hip hop, and where did you get started, and how do things come about with you to bring you into the hip hop world?
Well, I tell everybody, for those that don't know, um, I started I started this thing called hip hop in 1982. Me and my first cousin, Busta Rhymes. So growing up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, I had mad influences like my pops, Special Ed, Chubb Rock, Brother J from X Clan, UTFO, Howie T, uh, a lot of Brooklyn's influence, Houdini, Whistle. These was all these guys from my neighborhood, Grandmaster D. Uh, these are the guys that inspired me when I was growing up as a kid, from New York Avenue, Flatbush, Brooklyn. And I got my start, just like every other kid, rocking demos, going to one of my local producers, which became a big, huge producer, Backspin, Vibe Chemist. He's the one that also produced Wild for the Night for me. He was the one that was first doing my demos. So I used to go to his crib all the time to record my demos. So it began being, just being dope and surrounding myself with people that was official in the game. And my cousin Buzz, he got put on a long time ago. Everybody knows with leaders of the new school, and they was traveling a lot, doing their thing, and I had an opportunity to ride with them, and I was riding with them and learning the game and seeing how shows began and seeing how the road life was, and you know a lot of that, all that stuff I had to adapt to, and I applied it to my hustle.
Right. That's awesome, man. Shout out to Flatbush, man. So many legends done came out of Flatbush, and I don't know if it's just the streets, the air, the water, the West Indian roots, but
I think
some,
it's the West Indian roots.
yeah,
Big up to all the yard man them out there in Orlando. Big up.
right, right. I mean, it's it just that combination for the Bush has been so important for hip hop in general. It's given people different looks of what hip hop can be, especially coming out of Brooklyn, where there's not only a Brooklyn sound, but every borough has their own identity as well. I mean, every neighborhood within that borough has its own sound as well, which
Right.
versifies that feeling when you play that record and you're like, man, this is completely dope, man. It's completely dope. Talk about that first push, um, and who helped you get um, that first record um, in your life where you
Well, the
felt
first
like, okay, I'm this is for real now for me. Talk about that moment.
well, the first moment is me being on Rowdy Records, on Flipmode Rowdy Records, and the first song I ever put out on no, I gotta back that up. The first record that I ever was on Wax was on Leaders of the New School album, a collaboration with all of us, the New School Society, called Spontaneous. So those that knows the Leaders of the New Schools, the Time album, and it was a song called Spontaneous. That was the first time I ever was on Wax, and that was the first time that I said to myself that I really wanted to do this. And
Right,
that was the hungry Rampage. You know what I mean? That was me just getting in the game, me just learning from everybody that came before me, and
right,
just being humble, because again, you can't pay to get in the game. You have to be chosen. So, and you have to surround yourself with greatness. So, being with leaders of the new school, I was surrounding myself with greatness. You know what I
right,
mean? So big up to Charlie Brown, Dinko, Milo, Buster, and for them to giving me, opening that door for me.
Man, and like you said, that LONS, even though it was short lived,
That's my family tree. You know what I'm saying?
right? It was some of the greatest music kind of collaboration. Which shout out to Dinko. He told me about how the Bomb Squad influenced what they were doing,
Right.
which you know you if you viewed them without knowing that, you would think there were other influences, but to know like the Bomb Squad, Chuck D, they were like their mentors, and they were able to kind of branch out and do that kind of sound influence. That just made what LONS did that much more classic in my mind.
Right.
It, it
Right.
put it put them apart, set them apart from everything that was going on, and like you said, to be a part of that must have been an amazing feeling.
Oh
Um,
man, it was great, man. And just watching my brothers create and be creative. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on the street no more. We in the studio. It's now corporate now. It's now, what I'm saying, now we can feed our families, and that's what I learned a lot just being around leaders of the new school, how a business structure is, how to go about certain things, your LLC, your bank account. You know what I mean? They taught me a lot, what I'm saying, about being an MC and growing up and doing this for real. So I learned a lot of that from them.
right, man, and he just dropped the bomb. He just dropped the bomb on everyone right now. Like you said, to get to know how to be an owner, finances, simple things like having your numbers right and contracts and things of that nature. I mean, it is so important for our people to have those conversations, to your point, with greats, and to be able to absorb that.
Right.
um Rowdy Records, shout out to Rowdy
No,
Records.
no. Shout out to Dallas Austin, Claude
Yes,
on R.I.P. Claude Austin, his brother, and for giving Buster the chance, for giving me the chance, and
right.
actually, Dallas Austin was the first one to set it off for Flipmode. Him and Buster, gave Buster his own label recording deal, and I was one of the ones to be lucky to have a situation. Me and the group straight from Long Island named the Cracker Jacks. We were both signed over there to Rowdy Records and Arista. So it was
Yeah,
Flipmode, Rowdy, and in the beginning it was Flipmode, Rowdy, and Arista.
right. And for a lot of people that don't know, I mean, Rowdy Records was one of the first kind of major representatives in Atlanta at that time,
Right.
and giving a lot of people some like different sounds. Shout out to the group Illegal. There was so many.
Shout out, y'all so stupid. Shout out,
Yeah,
Izzy Ice and DJ Majesty. Shout
yeah,
out, who else was over there? Shout out Monica. She was our label mate as well.
yes,
Shout out Fishbone. They was on Rowdy. Man, it was fun being in Atlanta. I learned a lot about the business, and I learned a lot about making moves from Dallas Austin. That's my brother, man. Salute to Dallas Austin.
salute Dallas Austin, man. One of the unsung heroes when it comes to hip hop and pushing the culture forward, because he took a lot of the risks. He took a lot of the unsung heroes as far as artists on. And like you say, he started out a lot of the greats as well, the Monicas, who eventually went on to do bigger things. Dallas Austin was behind a
The
lot of great.
TLCs,
Yes,
Dallas Austin, man, is a great genius producer, man. Anything he touched, man, it just goes, man. I can't say nothing less. He was the success of LaFace. You know what I'm saying? He was their main producer. Big up to Jermaine Dupri, not to take nothing away from Jermaine, but
right.
Dallas Austin and Jermaine at that time had it rocking back to back. So big up to Dallas Austin, man. That's my guy, man. And rest in
Yep,
peace, Claude Austin, which is his brother, and just the whole Rowdy staff, everybody over there.
absolutely. Now talk about that first release, and your introduction as an official uh, major label artist, and how did that translate over? It felt like that was the first wave of you, and then there was that second wave where you were reintroduced to everyone, especially when we're talking about flip mode. We're talking about obviously flavor in your ear, which was one of the legendary features. That record has so many greats on it. Shout out, rest in peace, Big. You know, but it talk about those moments and what was that like having that transition going from that era into this new era, if you will.
So, the single I put out on Roddy Records was called Beware of the Ramsack. For all you
Right,
underground classic DJs, Beware the Ramsack. I'm sure y'all got Beware the Ramsack in your crates.
right,
That was the first uh official single from me, which was the second official single from me. First record I appeared on was Spontaneous on the Leaders of the New School album. The second record I ever put out was Beware the Ramsack on Flipmode, Rowdy, and Arista. Um, Transition from that was first time of me jumping on the plane, first time of me having my first video. Never shot a video before. I gotta. I'm fresh out. I'm understanding how the game move. I'm hyped up. I got everything coordinated. Buster's there with me, steps of the way, showing me the business, understanding that the business is never personal because it's just business. Um, Being my big brother, mentoring me. When you fall, you got to get back up. Boom. I'm on Rowdy. Then all of a sudden, we get off of Rowdy. Then we shoot. We shoot over to do the coming over at Electra. Buster had a deal over at Electra. We bouncing back and forth from Rowdy and Electra. I had a deal. Then now he just got his deal over at Electra, and this is the time they were going through things with Leaders of the New School. And then one day Buster was like, "Yo, we need to do this flip mode. You with me, Ramp?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm with you." Every time he says something, every time Buster says something, it always came to light. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I always been a student and I always been listening, because first thing you got to do when you with somebody that's showing you the ropes, you got to listen, and you got to learn, and you got to learn pretty fast. And I was just there all steps of the way, um, promoting my Beware the Ramsack. I believe I moved 60,000 singles. I believe last time I checked, it was 60,000 singles. Then all of a sudden, Buster was like, "Yo, we about to make another move with you. Be patient." So I humbled myself, and then I get a crazy call one day from Buster and Craig Mack on the phone saying, "Yo, I want you on this Flavor in Your Air remix record." I was like, "For real? Mm, that's a dope thing to do. This is what Buster's telling me, yo, Ramp. When we fall, we got to get back up. But I got something big for you. We're gonna go shoot to the studio and go check Puff and L and Biggie, and you know we're gonna go do what we do. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the studio. I see Puff. Buster's in the corner writing up his verse. I see Puff. I'm listening to the record back and forth. Puff is like, "Yo, I know you got something for this. How long is it gonna take you to put your verse on this?" Actually, it took me between 15 and 20 minutes, and then my joint just took off after that, man. Just being a part of history, you know what I mean? So,
man. And let's
um,
let's stop
just
like
being and right there is that's God pointing me at the right place at the right time, but that's also Buster staring me in a great way on how to swim in the industry, and
right,
he put me in a situation where he saw things before I saw things. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, family don't never do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my family. That's my first cousin. So he like, yo, listen, go ahead and bust their ass. Show them what you can do. And, you know, when you surround yourself with greatness, you become great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know it was a lot of doubters, but first word I said was 2194. Mad motherfucking hardcore. It's my time to burn the explore. The flavor in your ear is the Boy Scout. I make outs. I make other rappers have doubts. You fucking with the wrong clan and the wrong man, that's it. Now you got to get your dome split. I go into my knapsack with my gat, take off my hat. Yes, I'm just cool like that. The dangerous, the ruggedness, from the Flatbush abyss. BLS 97 kiss, bounce to this. You're going to live long in this rap game. Niggas know my name, Yo Puffy. Burn them in the flame.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. And you probably heard it a million times. I'm speaking for Orlando right now. I'm saying, dog, that that entire record was was completely insane. Um, because you hear the symphony. The symphony is one of the greatest collaboration records. You hear "Protect Your Neck" is another one. And you hear a lot of other songs that but "Flavor in Your Ear" remix was probably the culmination of some of the greatest lyricists on a one of at that moment. "Flavor in Your Ear"
And
beat
I
you
and I
couldn't
was the
hear it
rookie.
enough.
You know what I'm saying? I was the
Right,
rookie. I'm fresh. I'm in the majors. You know,
right.
once I did that, I was in the majors. But you know, it was a lot of doubters. But I'm from the Flatbush Abyss, my dude. I'm from the home of the jungle, man. You know, I came out swinging. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
had to,
look at my
man.
position. And what's dope about that record is look what position that I played on that record.
Right, right, right,
Look at the levels of the record. Nobody never thought about that. Why did they ever put me third?
right,
What was the
right,
setup of that? And I don't care where they put me. I was going to deliver anyway. That's how
bruh.
much confidence I had in me. But I want to thank Busta Rhymes for seeing it before I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Because people just don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
People
And
people just they focusing on what they was focusing on, and my cousin will never leave me out on nothing.
right,
He every time he told me something, it came true. It might not came today or tomorrow, but every time he steered me to go straight and not focus on the suckers, you know, it made me successful. But I made myself successful by listening. I made myself successful by, you know, respecting what it really was.
right,
It's never personal. So me feeling some type of way about Ramsack, but Ramsack was the thing that elevated me to get my name out there. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So now, as we talk in this interview, and I'm telling you this, when it came to Ramsack, I was like, it's cool because I felt like it wasn't really full blown. But then I gotta understand that sometimes when you put out your first record ever, it don't always go the way you want it to go. You gotta keep throwing rocks at the throne. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep going. It ain't personal. I took it a little bit personal because I didn't know the game. I didn't know how I didn't know the politic of it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So anything that I do was executed, but it was thought out.
right,
And now that I look at it, how it was set up. So I use Ramsack as a setup for people to know me. Then my cousins tells me, yo, I got another opportunity for you that you're gonna blow the roof off of. Boom. I guess he set me up again. He didn't even tell me, but he did set me up again. And he put me in that position because again, he knew the level of it.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because he
right.
saw it before I saw it. So big up to Busta Rhymes. I love you beyond the world because If I didn't listen to you, I wouldn't be in that position. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to always listen. And when
Big
people
up
don't think
Busta
I'm
Rhymes.
listening, and when people don't think I'm listening, I'm listening. So that trained my ears to
Right.
listen because a lot of artists doesn't listen, and this is why their careers don't go that far.
Man, and let's not even skim over that Flipmode album.
Oh no, no,
One of
we
my
we, we, we,
favorite
we can't
records.
we can't skim over the Coming album.
Yep.
We can't skim over my Scouts on the album. We can't
Yes.
skim over the Flip Mode album. You know what I'm saying? Which was successful. You know what I'm
One
saying? So,
one of my favorite cuts off that Flip Mode album, and I remember listening to it. And Funkmaster Flex was he literally played that record for like 15 minutes. He kept cutting it right back to the beginning. And it was like, what in the world is this? And this was during the time you heard the Julie Brown drops over the record, and to my people, that's man, dude, that is one of my favorite songs off that. It was just completely, you guys like were in your own lane. Like the music that was coming out of there was just incredible. And shout out to the production behind that, man, because the production was just insane. I mean, for what you
yo,
guys were
yo,
doing.
so shout out the producers on that first Flip Mode album, and big up to DJ Scratch as well.
Scratch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Saddam Hussein, aka Saddam Hussein. It's just, you know, that that album is just, I can't explain it, but I kind of knew that that thing was out of here when we first, like when we wrapped it up, and it was slated to go. But before that, I gotta get the albums before that. I can't just jump to that real fast, but
Okay, yeah, you go.
I
You
gotta I
go,
but I got
bro.
I gotta say what really set it off for me. In between all of that is the Coming album on the Busta
Yes.
Rhymes Coming, the classic Coming album.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is a hip hop classic
Oh yes, all day
10
long.
million times over from beginning to the end. You can listen to that joint. And I remember us being in the studio recording it back and forth from Brooklyn to Long Island to Soundtrack Studios, making sure, not sleeping for 2, 3 days, you know, we taking shifts listening to the mixes in different rooms. Like, yo, the process of making all those albums over there at Electra was crazy. We was taking shifts 2, 3 days, not going home, just just focus. Family had to come later because we was just in there, and then we had to hit the road. So the Coming album, that album is the most incredible album to be a part of. Like that that
Yeah.
that 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 got me fired the fuck up. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. Bus let me run rampantly on that.
Right, right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Amazing work.
that abandoned
Amazing.
ship is cracked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm
Right.
on the Woo-Ha, which was the main single. Then I'm on the intro. I was running rampantly on that. And Bus knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So remember, you see me on certain things is because Bus sees something that everybody else don't see. Yo, where's Ramp? It don't matter where's Ramp. Just understand, Ramp is coming.
Right. Right. Amazing work, man. I mean the library of stuff that you guys have done for hip hop. Like I said, it will go down in history because one, it it didn't have anything you could compare it to. It was in its own lane,
Right.
and all of you guys kept the same lineage, the fire. All of it sounded
All
like
right.
its
So
own lane.
so you know why we kept that same momentum? Because when you watch Transformers, they all together.
Right,
When you watch Voltron, they all together. Me and my crew could not record for so many years, but when we come in the room, we thinking the same shit. or we
Right.
don't speak to each other for a while, we'll call each other and be thinking the same shit.
Right.
So, you know, we always in tune. When people don't think we in tune, we in tune. But this new Flipmode album, my guy, problems, man. Whip
You
ass on
hear,
everybody. I pray for everybody.
you
The
hear that,
soul,
Orlando?
the new Rampage album, When Hell Freezes Over, new Rod Digger solo, new Spliff Star solo, the Flip Mode new album. Like it's a lot of Lord have mercy. It's a lot of whip ass shit going on, man. I can't even give you dates and time. All I gotta do is tell everybody to stay fucking tuned.
You hear that,
Trust me.
people, man? Hip
Trust me.
hop.
It don't even matter who comes out that month, that time. It don't even matter. Extension Level Event is a classic album to the game. You
Right,
got to
man.
charge that 1,000,000 times from front to back. Extra
What was
whip
that
ass.
like getting on that album? What was it like being a part of that project?
Man, at the end of the day, Buster, I can't even explain it to you, man. Dude is a workaholic, man. Dude is really the eighth wonder of the fucking world, man. Dude is really that icon. Dude really broke the barrier and broke the shit on everybody's head. Ain't nobody in hip hop can fire up an album like an Extension Level Event 2. Like, I can't even describe that shit because when I first was listening to it, I had to turn it off because I didn't believe that my brother was going in so crazy on everybody's head. I had to just start playing. I had to stop playing it because, again, for those that didn't catch it, what the whole album was about and how he did it, and he slapped everybody in the face and still slapping everybody in the face, like,
Right.
like, like shit gets brutal. When I tell you the conversations I be having with my brother, like, I just wish I could shit. I wish people was flies on the walls to understand that he will destroy and blow this whole shit on every fucking body.
Yes.
Yo, man.
Busta Rhymes.
Y'all
Let's
better
go.
stop playing with Busta Rhymes, my niggas. I don't give a fuck what era you from in the game. I'm gonna repeat this shit on everybody. I don't give a fuck about the verses. I don't give a fuck about that shit. None of that shit don't matter. But you don't want to fuck with Busta Rhymes. I put everything on that. I
Shout
don't give a fuck what record you think you got. I don't give a fuck what shit you think you got in your tut or you hiding it. It don't matter if you bring it out. It just don't matter. I'm
Right.
speaking to hip hop. You can't fuck with Flip Mode Squad. You can't fuck with Rampage. You can't fuck with Rod Digger. You can't fuck with Spliff Star. You can't fuck with Sham. You can't fuck with Lord Have Mercy. It don't matter if you don't see us. We got so much fucking heat. I'm done talking.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. I mean,
My new
straight up.
shit, bro. When Hell Freezes Over Part 1 and 2, I got a lot to say, man. I'ma wear y'all niggas out.
Shout
Y'all
out to
gonna be
my
like,
man
what the
Doo
fuck?
Wop.
Yo, listen, y'all ain't seen me in a while. And
Shout
for
out to my
y'all,
man Doo
and
Wop
for
on the
for for,
check-in, man.
for, for all y'all hip hop heads on the check-in, I'ma tell y'all now. Go get that Extension Level Event 2. That's where it begins at.
Right. Yes,
Just know
sir.
that I'm laughing my ass off at you sucker ass haters. Just know, yo, Ramp ain't this, Ramp is that. Let me tell you, you suck ass.
Talk your shit.
For
Talk
all
your
you
shit.
DJs and all you classic MCs, when that wave come, I ain't got no friends.
Nah, man, we need that shit, man. We need that. We need it. We need that. Shout out to Doo-Wop, man. He's giving you a shout out,
Yo,
man. My
shout
man
out
DJ
to Doo-Wop.
Doo-Wop.
Yo, tell Doo-Wop I love you beyond the world. But when we unleash the beast, if you ain't with us, then you against us.
Yo.
Yo, and I'm telling you this, not just to be telling you this. I'm telling you what's actual fact. I ain't gonna give you no dates. I ain't gonna give you no time. Because when you start giving dates and time, that's when everybody get let down. But let me tell you, everybody go support that extension level event 2 on every digital platform, the deluxe version. Understand Busta Rhymes is not fucking playing. Understand Rod Digger's not fucking playing. Understand Rampage, I'm definitely not fucking playing. Understand Spliff Star is not playing. Understand Lord Have Mercy is not playing. Understand Baby Sham is not playing. We ain't got no motherfucking friends, man. Fuck all y'all.
Oh man, I love it, man. Talk your shit, bro.
On some hip hop shit.
Yeah, man. Talk your shit, man, because you guys definitely earned
Salute.
that.
Salute to all our family and friends. We ain't
Yep.
letting nobody down. Get your ice
Right.
cream, get your popcorn. It's just
Look,
gonna hit like the title went.
let's talk about this plug TV that you
Yeah.
got going on. Let's talk about that.
So
Um,
so
um, Describe it.
so big up to the Morse Media Entertainment. Big up to Plug TV. I launched my new music platform for all independent artists across the country in 196 countries, which is my new platform. Is plugtvglobal.com. You know, I started these another one of my business ventures. This music platform because I was tired of those other platforms shutting our videos down, shutting our DJs down, cutting our streamings off. We ain't getting the right proper looks. You know what I'm saying? So I got with my team and created Plug TV, and that's gonna be around for a very fucking long time. For anybody that want
And
to
who
get their music, huh?
and who's that for? That's for independent artists to
That's
have a
for
place.
all the independent artists that can't get their joint on YouTube and all these other platforms because they want to put us through these red tapes and they don't want to monetize it the right way. And man, fuck all that. Come to Plug TV. Plug TV. That's PLUGGED.com. And that's through Roku. We worldwide. You want your video rocking, make sure you hit up MJ and she can give you the package deals and we can get you rocking.
You heard that, people? There's a place for independent artists to go to get your music played without having to deal with any more politics than we already are having to deal with. The man said, hit up the girl Marissa, MJ, and get
And
that
then
package on.
and then just to bust everybody on their ass, right? So my new label, I got a new label and I'm
Oh,
signing.
hold on. That's breaking news, buddy. Hold on. That's brand new stuff there.
Breaking news never stops.
Turn this motherfucking sound up, man. Blast this is turn the whole this up.
What do you got, brother?
So just to let everybody, since I got my presidency, I have a new label called Boom You It. The shit is like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit in one, where you can make money right now. You can cut out the distribution. You could distribute your own shit. You can put up the price that people could buy your shit. You could send your link to everybody. How you make money is you send your link to all your fans, your embroidered code. I give you your own channel and I give you a blue check mark. And you can monetize your channel and make your own money. You could put up whatever you want to make on Boom You It. And I started this label because I can't see everybody in the world on YouTube and all these platforms. But if you log on to my platform and you registered right now, you could put up your music, your podcast. You could charge people to watch your podcast. You could charge people to rent your independent movie. Everything on Boom You It. So right now it's called Boom You It. That's BOOMUITT.com. Go
One
to
more
it
time.
right now.
One more time.
Again, it's BOOMUITT.com. Become a member right now. It's growing crazy, and they don't even know I own it. And this shit is going fast.
Wow. Wow.
So that's it's actually my label, but my man that developed it is from Pakistan. And I had him put a YouTube because I was tired of being shut down on these platforms. So if you want to battle, go to Boom You It. You want to go live, go to Boom You It. You thinking you hot, Boom You It. That's it.
Yep. Shout out to Jesse Jackson's website.
Go to it right now. Go to it right now. Send it to everybody. Check it out. Just like when you first got Instagram, you got to go play with it. You can make your own money right now from home. You ain't even got to leave your crib. You can set your own price on Boom You It. On YouTube, you can't do that. They want to monetize you. It's a new platform. It's a new platform. It's for us. It's for the artists. We stay updated. You got your podcast right now. You going live. Now you can put this show on your Boom You It. Send it to everybody that missed it. Or if you want to charge people to watch it, you could do everything on Boom You It. You got your own channel. You could take your own barcode, send it to everybody that you watching and make money. Every time they click onto it and look at it, you making money. The more people know about it, like Instagram and YouTube, that thing is gonna go. It's called Boom You It.
You hear that, people? He just dropped a megaton bomb on the
First
city.
time, right now on your show.
Right, man. That is amazing.
It helps the producer. Let's just say you don't have a podcast. You see how we can go live on our phones? I flipped it a different way. The reason how you do your podcast is off your laptop or your iPad. So instead of making people go live, you can go live anywhere in the world on your channel. I don't have to see it. You could just be live on your channel. Send out your link to everybody you know on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and all they got to do is sit there and watch, and you're being monetized off your link. So the more people that's looking at your joint, it's the more money that you make. It ain't about when YouTube gonna cut you a check. No, you're gonna cut your own check if you got your own fan base. You can sell everything on there. You could take this show, put it on live right now on Boom You It. New platform. And I made it easy. You just got to go on there and fuck with it. Then you hit me on my DM. Yo, I need a blue check mark. Depending on who you are, I give you a blue check mark. But YouTube won't give you no blue check mark. You say some kind of crazy shit, they'll shut you down. I ain't going to shut you down. We're going to go live. For the culture.
Shout out to my man, Grandmaster D on the
shout out my big brother, Grandmaster D, who watched me, ask Grandmaster D, he watched me grow from a kid out there in Flatbush. He'll tell you, Let them know, Grandmaster D, how long you knew me, and I'm official, and I come from where you come from. Let them know.
Yes, sir,
Big up to
man.
my big brother, Grandmaster D. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy, man. And you know, part of what you're doing right now is so important and so special because once again, we need more of us in
Peep
position.
this. Peep this. Peep this. This is what you could do on Boom You It.
Talk about it.
Let's just say if you're an artist right now and you want to start your own digital show. You could do it live on Boom You It, and you could charge people to watch your live performance. Now you could perform out your crib on Boom You It, and you could charge. So you ain't even got to tell them to charge. They know they got to pay, and then it just logs on to your live while you performing. You could do a live concert in your basement, in your studio of your new album. You could have a record launch party on Boom You It. It's crazy, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Not on your phone, on your laptop. So if you
Right.
see the live button that don't work on your phone, I don't want everybody to do it on their phone. I want everybody to look professional on your laptop, on your iPad. Now,
Right.
if you can't do a show, book you a digital show on Boom You It. Let everybody see what you got. And I'm telling everybody, if I like your stuff and your single is hot, I'm going to give you a boom budget. I'm going to give you a boom budget of $50,000 and we're going to put out your single.
Wait.
You heard what I said.
One more time for the people in the back. Let's go.
Everybody, you got a hot single and you on Boom You It. I'm going to give you a boom budget of $50,000 to put out your single.
Man, you heard it here first, man. This is what this man is doing for the culture.
I need you to splash this all over the internet. Boom You It. Any artist that got a hot single, don't send me 20 records. Put it on Boom You It. I don't want to see it on YouTube. I want to see it on Boom You It. That's my A&R channel. Boom You It. Tag somebody. Boom You It.
Man.
Shit. Body got talent. You got a hot single. It's dope. It don't matter if it's rock, gospel, Yardman style, whatever type of music you do. This shit hot. It's on Boom You It. I'm going to hit you with a Boom You It budget.
Man.
We're going to distribute it. I'm going to make sure you get a digital plaque, everything. Telling every artist, if you listening to this interview or you listening to the rerun of this interview, I will give you $50,000 if you got a hot ass single ready to go. Let's get it, man. I'm the president. Morris Media Entertainment. Boom You It is my label. I'm new.
Man.
You looking for it? Only way you're going to look for it is you go to BOOMUITT.com. I'm looking for artists around the world. Spread this
you
shit
hear that,
like
Orlando?
flies.
We got plenty MCs out in Orlando. We got plenty producers, plenty DJs, plenty of the culture in general. So please believe me, if you heard this man talk tonight, if all you heard is Boom You It, go to that site, support what this brother is trying to do because
I'm just trying to find the next artist, man. Don't get on there and do the fuckboy shit. Don't fuck it up for us because I will delete your channel.
Right.
I'm looking for artists, producers, production crews, video, anything that you could do. You want a boom budget? Come fuck with me.
Man. Go Brooklyn, man. For real.
I might give you a $10,000 advance. That's how I'm feeling. On top of your 50.
Let's talk about, and I just want to touch on this real quick because it's important for the culture and just to get an idea or insight on what you feel about how Corona has affected hip hop right now and the artists being able to perform, not perform, what have you. What is your take on just everything coming out of 2020, now heading into this 2021? How do you feel about the climate as far as hip hop culture and our plight is right now in the world.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, man, everybody got to be safe. That's just what it is. But
Right.
you got to do things to your body and keep your body up and keep your body good. Irish Moss, you got to take things to keep your levels up, your energy up. You got to work out. Got to get off your ass. You got to bust your move. You can't let this corona stop you from getting to your bags because every
Right.
30 days your lights are still rocking. Stop feeling
Right.
sad for yourself. Get off your ass and bust your move. I'm busting my moves out here.
Right.
I also keep my mask on. I also
Right.
wash my hands every couple minutes. I'm staying safe, man. I'm
Right.
staying out the way. Everybody stay out the way, and I pray for all you families that someone died of the COVID. Man, there's nothing we can do. At the end of the day, we just gotta take care of ourselves, and we just gotta move like a unit. No matter what they throw at us, no matter what they give us, we gotta be out here busting moves. If
Yeah.
you home nervous, worrying about the corona, this gonna get you. But if you
Right.
ain't worrying about the corona and your energy is up and you taking all your pills and your vitamins and you getting yourself right, ain't nothing good. That's God. You can't beat God. Yo, I ain't got corona. Yo, I'm not gonna get in all of that. I just pray for everybody's family. Be safe, but get off your ass and bust a move and stop worrying. It's when you worry that's when it happens.
Boom. Boom. You it. He literally
Boom,
said
you it.
everyone right now with that, bro. I mean, no, but that's word like that's the truth right there, man. Because once again, that coming from you, that needs to be heard. I mean, we know this, but it can't be said enough. We as a people need to collectively come together. We as a people need to stop worrying and just do what we came to do and make sure you're taking care of yourself. And those are things that need to be said nonstop on the real.
Real talk 100.
You know. To go on before I let you go, um, what is your take just on hip hop in general? Do you feel like hip hop is going into a great place moving
I,
forward?
I think the Busta Rhymes and Stitcher Level event is a classic album. That's what I think.
Let's go.
I don't want to listen to nothing else but Extension Level Event 2. Um, Big up to the whole Griselda. I love that movement.
Yes, yes,
Conway, West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher. Those are my favorite of the whole entire game besides us. I love them, man. I love everybody that's really sticking to the culture. That's not changing nothing.
right,
We
right,
just
right.
elevating. I'm just gonna continue to just be busting niggas on their ass, man. That's just what it is. Big up to
Yeah, man.
everybody that's doing this new hip hop. I wish you a safe trip. But when the team come, y'all gotta get the fuck out the way.
Talk your shit. Talk it.
Yeah.
Talk it, man. Hey,
That's all
bro.
I can say. All I can
Hey,
tell y'all is boom. You it.
boom, you in, bro. I mean, I love that, man. Where can they find the stuff that's coming out? Um, if you could direct any of these people that are tuning in, where can they find this new material? I know you didn't say you're not
But
giving times,
but
but
again, I'm gonna tell you again. Everybody go support Busta Rhymes' new album, Extension Level Event 2. It's on every digital platform. When we come, it's going to be on every digital platform. I'm not singling no one out. It's on
right,
every digital platform. I'm at the Real Rampage on Twitter. I'm at the Real Rampage on Instagram. I'm at Rampage the Last Boy Scout on Instagram. You know that I DJ. I'm syndicated around the world. I got radio stations out the ass. I'm syndicated on 61 stations. I'm playing that playing whatever I want. Mix Show Madness is the name of my show. Um, new excuse me. I'm the new president of Morse Media Entertainment, and I'm also the CEO of my new label, my new YouTube It ain't even the YouTube, so I'm gonna stop subscribing like that. My new music platform, Boom You It. Just hit me up, and on Boom You It, everybody subscribe. When you go to the channel, subscribe to it, cause I'm not Rampage on there. I'm Boom You It. So when you see the man that say Boom You It, that's me.
Okay.
So just like how you go to say, yo, that's Tom.
Right.
I'm Boom You It.
Right. Shout out to MySpace.
I am the label.
Right. Man, so it's such a pleasure, such an honor to have you on the show, man. You've done so much stuff for hip hop. You're continuing to break all the rules, which that's what hip hop is all about. It's not about drawing in the lines. Hip hop is about continuing to, like you said, elevate and grow. And you're one of those people, man, that, like I said, you cannot say legend and not have your name included in that, man. So kudos to you and all your people. Shout out to Flipmode Squad. Shout out
Definitely.
to Busta Rhymes.
Definitely.
You're always welcome on this show, bro. And any updates
Make sure you get your account right now after we talk. Get your account and then DM me and let me know which one is you, and I'm going to give you your blue check mark right now. And my last word is, boom, you it.
Give it up for Rampage.
Yes,
Last Boy Scout. Flipmode Squad. Everything.
Yes,
everything, bro. Hey, man. Once again, we love you. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Thank you. One.
Yes. My man, Last Boy Scout, joining the Soul Show, man, on a Wednesday night. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. DJ Doo-Wop, my man Grandmaster D, Jesse Jazz, Alfredo, big up. Man, so happy to have you guys on board tonight, man. We just doing what we do, bro. Talking about hip-hop, talking about the culture, giving shine to our city, which is deservedly needing it. Shout out to my sponsors, Tom'sSons.com and 5-Star Graphics. Man, this has been an interesting week, and we're just at a Wednesday, man. We're not even done with this yet, man. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We will have Haas G from UMC's on tomorrow, okay? Make sure you tune in tomorrow because it will be completely off the chain, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, man. We love y'all. And as you know, if you need a mask, if you need to rock a mask, which most people should be wearing a mask, I don't care what you got going on, hit up my man Tom's Sons, fresh out of Manhattan, New York. Fashion is off the chain. He's just got stuff, man, that people can't compete with right now, man. So please believe me, hit up Tom's Sons and get you one of those masks. And we will see you on the other side. You heard?